What's up, internet? In this video, I'm going to show you how to mod Cyberpunk 2077 on PC. Let's get started. The first thing you're going to need is a program called Vortex. Vortex is the official mod manager for this website, and you can use this manager for a number of games, but in this case, we're going to use this for Cyberpunk. So we're going to scroll down, go to Files. We're going to choose this one-click installer here to make it easier on ourselves. Let's download this guy. By the way, check the description for all the links that are mentioned in this video. Once you have it downloaded, let's open it up and install it. Once you have it installed, let's open it up. Now go to Games. And right now we don't have any games that are being managed yet. So we're going to need to look for Cyberpunk. So if you scroll down, here it is. Let's just click on Manage. Alright, time to get some mods. So we're gonna go back to the Nexus Mods website here, and let's search for, actually before we do that, change this to Games, search for Cyberpunk. Enter. Here it is. Click on this guy. And this is where you're gonna browse all of the mods that are available currently. Before we can install any mods at all, we're gonna need to install a mod called Cyber Engine Tweaks. So let's go to the search bar here, type in Cyber, oh there it is, okay, Cyber Engine Tweaks. Click on this guy. Let's go to Files. So these are the mod download links. You can do it manually or have Vortex manage your mod, which is the safer way to do it so you don't mess up your game. And that's why we downloaded Vortex prior to this. Before we can click on this link to download the mod, we gotta check on one thing in Vortex. Let's open up Vortex again, go to Settings, go to Download, okay, and right here, okay, it says Handle. So make sure you click that so that the Mod Manager download button will be managed by Vortex, or will be handled by Vortex. Alright, with that done, let's click on this guy to download the mod. Okay, once you see that your download has started, switch over to Vortex, go to Download, and here we go, it's already been downloaded. Then we're gonna go to Mods, click the drop down here and select Enabled. Bam! Now our mod is enabled and active. Cyber Engine Tweaks comes with this console overlay over here where you can add different items and whatnot, kind of like Skyrim's console really. But more importantly, this mod allows other mods to be added onto it and into the game. Initially when I first installed this mod here, it didn't work for me due to the overlay right here. Now why is that? That's because I had River Tuner Statistics server running. So if you have this program running in the background, you have to make an exception to Cyberpunk so that the overlay doesn't interfere with it or doesn't conflict with it. Alright, how do we do that? You gotta go here and click Add, and then you gotta look for your Cyberpunk 2077.exe. And in my case, I had it installed under Windows, Programs, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, Cyberpunk, Bin, x64. So that's the folder structure. In here you'll see Cyberpunk 2077.exe, so double click on that. Now you gotta change the application detection level to none. If you have other overlay programs, make sure you do the same things or else the mods won't work. Let's boot up the game and test it out. Once you're in the game, hit the tilde key on your keyboard. The tilde key is the key that's above the tab key and to the left of your number 1 key. If you see this overlay, that means the mod is working. Hit it again to get rid of the console. Let's install the most requested feature in Cyberpunk, the third person mod. Let's go to the Files tab here. So here we find version 6.1. Looks like version 7 is coming out soon. But for now, let's download this guy. This pop-up windows here tell us the dependencies for the mods to work. In this case, we needed Cyber Engine Tweaks for it to work. But we already did that, so we're gonna go ahead and download it. Alright, so it's finished. Let's go to Mods. and we are going to enable it. Let's check it out in the game. Once you're in the game, press B on your keyboard to go into third person. There we are. Press F2 to cycle between different camera angles. You can press 0 or 9 to zoom in or zoom out. I tend to like it zoomed in like this. And now you can walk around third person. Check that out. The next mod, we're going to install this mod right here. Before you install any mods, make sure you read the instructions in the mod description carefully, okay? Oftentimes if a mod doesn't work or it doesn't work correctly, it's oftentimes that's because we've missed a step or two in the description. For example, here it says before installing, we have to remap these keys. So call car should be remapped to B, hold to crouch should be remapped to caps lock, exit vehicle and remap that to E. Alright, let's go to settings, keybinds. So we're supposed to remap call car to B. Let's change that to B. Now of course, if you remember, B is to go into third person. So we're gonna change this to N. Okay, the next one we need to remap is hold to crouch. Change that to caps lock. Here we go. So change F to E. And we're gonna click apply. Now this is one of those mods where installing through Vortex will not work. And the reason being is because the mod author did not put it in the correct folder structure. So we're gonna have to install it manually. And the installation instruction here tells us to simply put these files into this folder right here. Okay, so R6 and config. Alright, let's go up to the files. Let's download it. Now I'm gonna download the latest version here. I'm gonna click on manual download. Now under Cyberpunk, go to R6, config. Alrighty. Open up this guy. Just drag these over and replace it. Let's open up our game and take a look. Alright, let's see if we can use the E key to interact now. See if we can buy a burrito. Press E. Bam! Look at that. Nice. This mod also allows us to press V to walk. As you know, walking is not a feature that exists in the game if you use mouse and keyboard. By pressing and holding V, you now have the ability to walk. Now you can go from place to place hella slow. Alright, next we're gonna work on this mod right here. This is another of those mods where the mod author did not put the file in the correct folder structure, and I want to show you how to do that so that it'll work with Vortex. Now why do we want our mods to work with Vortex? If eventually you acquire a large number of mods, it's easier and safer to uninstall them through Vortex than to do it manually. Again, make sure you read the description before installing any mods. Here it tells us that this file here goes into this directory right here, right? So let's go ahead and download this guy manually. Once you have it downloaded, let's extract it. Alright, let's go into the folder here. As you can see, this file is not put in the correct structure at all. So we're gonna need to create it manually. So I'm gonna scoot this guy over a little bit. Let's go back to the description. So here is our folder structure that we need to follow. So let's right click, go to new folder, and let's name it bin. Alright, now we're gonna open this guy up and create another folder called X64. Go inside that folder, create another one called plugins. Make sure you have the spelling correct or else it won't work. Go inside here, we're gonna create another folder called Cyber_engine_tweaks. Cyber engine tweaks. Okay. go inside there. Let's do another folder called mods. Alrighty. Now we need to move this file. Let's cut this guy and move it into the mods folder. Paste it in here. After this, we're gonna have to go back to the original folder, right click on the bin folder, and we're gonna add it to zip. There we are. Now we're gonna rename it Hot Stuff. Alrighty. Once we have this 7-zip file, we're gonna put it into Vortex. So let's open this guy up, and under downloads, just drag it over here. Okay, so there we go. So we manually install a mod into Vortex. Go to mods, and we're gonna go ahead and enable it. Now let's check to see if it's properly installed. So I have a shortcut here. Let's go to plugins, Cyberpunk tweaks, mods. There we go. Hot stuff. Isn't that cool? What? Let's boot up the game and check out the mod. Once you're in the game, hit the tilde key again to bring up the console. Then we're gonna type in do file hotstuff.lua. Alright, look at that. It says short tops and short added to your inventory. Nice. Let's close this guy up. Let's open up our inventory. Okay, let's check the lower body. Oh, here it is. Look at all of these. Nice. Let's choose the pink one. Ooh, naughty. And sweet. Alright guys, that's it for me. Hopefully you found this video to be helpful. If you did, give it a like and subscribe for more. Take care.